Good.
Okay, so the information reads, the graph gives information about the effects of cigarette smoking, plasma cholesterol concentrations, and high blood pressure on the incidence of heart disease in American men. So it's a relatively complex graph. It's got 4 lines, which you need to obviously read carefully using the key what those lines correspond to. On the x-axis, it's showing the plasma cholesterol concentration, and on the y-axis, the percentage of men suffering a heart attack in an 8-day period. The question reads, a non-smoker with low blood pressure has a plasma concentration of 5 millimole per litre. Over a period of time, this concentration increases to 8 millimole per litre. By how many times has his risk of heart disease increased? Show your working. Again, you must show all your maths working out. I've again underlined the key things that should draw your attention to which parts of the graph you need to look at. So it's a non-smoker with low blood pressure, so the only line we're interested in is the completely sort of straight line, which I know it's difficult to see, but it is this bottom one here. Now, what we need to work out is when the plasma concentration goes from 5, which is here, up to 8, which is there, what happens to his risk of heart disease? Well, this is where you need to look here, and it's the percentage of men suffering a heart attack, which is equivalent to risk of heart disease. So, effectively what we do is we read at this concentration what the risk is, and that is about 2.5% of men suffering a heart attack. We do the same, still with the same line, the non-smokers with low blood pressure, but what their risk is now at 8 millimole per litre. And if you follow that up and then roughly across to about there, which is about 7.5. Okay. And what we want to basically work out here is by how many times has that 2.5 gone up to get you a risk of 7.5%. So the simple maths you do is you do 7.5, which is now at a 8 millimole concentration, over the original risk, which was 2.5, and that works out nicely as 3, and therefore your answer is a 3 times increased risk.